Hi, it's Kari here coming in with Revolve8, recently officially launched game title. Now, it was in closed beta, I think about 2 or 1 time. I'm not sure. I wasn't really interested in participating in it as the gameplay didn't look like something I care about. I'm not a big fan of these kind of tower defensive kind of games. However, I decided to review it, and once I jumped into it, it was actually really fun. And I enjoyed the little nuances in the characters and stuff. I'm actually having a lot of fun with this game so far. I didn't play too much and it's gonna be very much a surface review. However, before we jump into it, can we just give a little bit of a listen to the background music? Oh my god. Shut up, stop talking. I'm sorry. Red Riding Hood is not, a quiet character. But yeah, can we just give a listen to the soundtrack of the main screen? It's just so good. I'm gonna shut up for a moment. And she ruined it. But anyways, it's really nice. Moving on from the whole me fawning over the soundtrack, let's move little by little of what this game is all about. Now, you have your story quest or main quest or whatever. To my understanding, the story is kind of weird. I only completed chapter 1, which is about 21 stages. So you have your story stages that are marked by a book, and then you have your battle stages which are marked with a cross sword. I'm not sure about the later chapters, however, these chapters were so easy because, as you can see, you click on most of these and it's a preset build, it's a preset fight. I think only 2 fights were not preset, where you could kind of play how a PvP match would, but they were easy as well, and they kind of concluded pretty quick as well. So it's not hard at all. It wasn't much of a challenge, at least in chapter 1. You get premium currency, so I guess it's worth doing, but don't expect some sort of like super challenge, at least not in chapter 1. Again, I don't know what the later chapters entail. I'm pretty sure in later chapters you're gonna have much more freedom and it's gonna be actually really hard. So yeah, the story, TLDR, I'm not gonna spoil much. It's literally like first couple of chapters, well, not first couple of chapters, first couple of stages, books or whatever. It's basically Peter Pan won something or defeated everyone, I'm not sure, and made this Neverland amusement looking park thing that stands in the middle of everything, I guess, and people can't do what they want as they constantly need to smile and abide by the park's rules or whatever. Some people got really pissed off about it and decided that, hey, we should beat up Peter Pan. And yeah, so there you go. Yeah, it's hard to say. It's out there. It's very out there. They have very Disney-esque characters. They have the Peter Pan, obviously. They have Cinderella. They have Red Riding Hood. I guess there are more, but so far that's about the couple I can recall that were Disney-esque. The others were original characters. And even without the original characters, like if we go back to the home screen, you can see this is Red Riding Hood. This is their iteration of it, and she's really awesome looking. Like, she's absolutely banging how awesome she looks. I just love it. Also, hero quests, I guess it's just about the hero themselves. There's some story chapters, there's some battle chapters. But yeah, there's that. I haven't tried any of the hero ones, but I'm assuming it's the same kind of gist. Moving on, we have the shop, which is basically your league shop. You open a new slot with a league advancement. So these ones were, I think, just there. And this one is for League 1. This one's for League 2, so I unlocked it. This one's for League 3, and then you can see there's the rest. But yeah, you get to purchase extra stuff, and you need these cards to level up. Now, unlike a lot of places where you have like actual XP and you collect hero cards or whatever to enhance their star level or something, you level up heroes with your cards. And if we move on within the deck, here are our heroes. We have our decks. We have about 5 decks, I think. Yeah. We have 5 decks. We have our different heroes down, and we can edit the party if we want to. For example, I want to exchange this guy for this, and boom, we put it there. If I want to level up this guy, however, I would need to draw more of this. That means I would need 3 more cards to level him up, and then I can level him up with gold. Leveling up heroes increases your overall level. This is the basic idea of it. There isn't much of anything else besides leveling up, at least to what I saw to this point. Maybe there is, maybe I'm just missing something, but yeah, so far that's about it. You can have up to 4 heroes in your party, and heroes are like your big minions, while these little guys are little tiny guys that just kind of there for the numbers rather than any kind of like actual potential power. While some of them do a lot of damage. For example, I think these are like flying units. You can see I really love the fact that they have the show for what they do on the bottom. For example, these I believe would do quite some damage. However, other units don't do so much damage in comparison with the heroes. So you have your tanks, you have your damage dealers, attackers, you have your supporters and guards. And I think that's about all the 4 classes. I don't know if there are more or not. Of course, you have spells as well. I'm only using this one for now, Star Money, which is kind of like this, you can see down here. And whoever's your leader, you can have a special SP skill, so you gotta really think about what you want as your leader. Red Riding Hood creates this AoE damage throughout the entire stadium, so dropping down small units, they essentially get insta-killed, which is nice, and it only lasts for a couple of seconds, but it's nice if the enemy has a bunch of little minions that are annoying. It's not very effective against big heroes, but because it lasts a while, it's still gonna do substantial damage. Attackers, basically they just attack. You have different kinds of attackers. For example, this guy is long-range attacker, while this one is close range. You have your tanks, which basically ignore everybody except towers, so they're gonna straight go for the towers and try to attack them. Basically, the way game wants you to think about it is you put down a tank and then you put down, for example, something that's long ranged or another attacker or something to kind of like support it and attack the minions that are attacking your tank. This one is AoE, guard. I'm not really sure what guard really does besides the AoE. That's it. That's for the basics of it. And I guess we should jump into the gameplay because honestly there isn't much to talk about. I will do a couple book openings because if we go to the shop you have a choice of going for a book. Now it's one book for 300 crystals, so I'm not very sure how it's gonna work. I didn't actually draw a single book before the free one, but it's not the same book as you can see because it's a different kind of thing. I'm gonna try out the gameplay first and show it off. Hopefully I will win. If not, I guess I'll just do some magic video editing and cut to the match where I win because holy damn, I don't want to look like a loser. But yeah, let's start. I guess we're gonna start off with this guy. He's an attacker. We're gonna start off very far so he can walk a little bit. We're gonna launch a couple of these small guys so he can get coverage. Okay, boom, look at the damage, and towers down. Okay, next we really want to get rid of this guy because he's just gonna go straight for the towers and ignore everybody. So we put down the guard. Oh, that's right, all the heroes have little skills that they can use. We're gonna put down a tank. Oh wow, they obliterated each other. OP. All the heroes have skills they can use. So for example, let's use her skill and she gains a shield. Also you can see your leader getting a SP attack, the huge attack. Each hero has one to my understanding. However, the problem is you can only use it once, and the hero that is the leader that would use the SP skill would need to be on the battlefield. So you really got to think about it when to use it. Like for example, I wouldn't want to use it now. After all, like I'm winning, there's only one of their own units here. There would be no point in using it. Let me just... And wow, match over. That was it. See, that's what I'm saying, because I'm not sure whether or not I'm playing against people or not. They kind of look like people, but I'm not so sure, because as you saw, I kept dropping down little minions while they dropped down like 2 things. Oh wow, this one's 8 hours. This is crazy. But yeah, they kept dropping down the big minions rather than going with... I think they dropped down like once or twice the small minions, but that's about it. You kind of expect them to be a little bit more shaken up, because I'm attacking their tower, I'm destroying their tower. You would expect them to drop down anything to try to defend. Instead, they kind of just went for it. So you can see my confusion whether or not I'm playing against people or bots or just people that legit have no idea what they're doing. Overall, the gameplay, I guess I didn't really showcase the gameplay well because of how quickly the match was over. Yeah, let's try for another match. Maybe this one I'm gonna get wrecked completely and I will be very disappointed and sad and regret that I wanted to play another match. I'm not great at thinking about things. I just kind of do stuff and expect stuff to go well. Let's drop this down. Oh no, oh no. Okay, so I guess I'm against a thinking player now, because they did use a skill to completely obliterate everything. Okay, we're gonna use these little guys. Okay, we're gonna use these little guys. Oh, what a shame. He put down, I don't know if you saw, but he put down a little building thing. The building lets you basically, it lets you spawn little guys constantly, the little pebble dudes, but it loses HP as it spawns. So I actually had it in my build before, but I decided it's kind of not that great because of the way it works. I don't care if I lose the tank right now, I just want to kill off as many as I can. So I'm gonna spawn a couple of the little dudes. Oh wow, he really doesn't like me. He used the big attack against me. Anyways, let's pop down. Let's pop down her. We want to get rid of both of them at once. Let's pop down a shield. Okay, this is going well. If the timer runs out and none of us got the big tower, the main tower, then basically the fight concludes and whoever got the most turrets, the person wins. I don't know what happens if no one got a turret. Or like, for example, we got the same amount of turrets. I expect that whoever did the most damage to the turrets would just win. But again, I'm not so sure. I'm just kind of speculating. Boom. Wow, he's basically gonna get one-shotted. I'm gonna increase his attack so he can one-shot the tank. Oh, okay, he healed. Okay, so we're gonna pop down a couple of these. And we're gonna pop down a tank, and I'm just gonna run it down. I was thinking about trying to get that turret, but honestly I'm just gonna try and run it down. Of course, once you destroy the turret, you are able to drop down your minions closer to the main building, so that's nice. I'm gonna just activate my SP skill, cause, you know. Oh, that's right, once you activate the SP skill, you get a little animation, which is really cool. You can skip it. I don't know if the opponent sees it. I'm pretty sure they do. But it's really cute. So yeah, the production value of the little animations and everything are really nice actually. And match over! Match over. Nice, I won both of these. This one was a little bit longer, so I guess it showcased the gameplay a little bit better than the first one. I'm having a lot of fun with it. I don't actually have a lot to say. The game itself is pretty self-explanatory. Yes, I don't get the book since it's filled up. Let's go into settings, because there are a couple things. So I'm running it on high, and the FPS was set on normal. And on normal, you can see it's a little bit choppy. There's also power saving, which is just terrible. I don't know if the YouTube will showcase it, but on my screen, it's like really choppy. While on smooth, it's just so nice. It's obviously 60 FPS, so it's just, it's so satisfying. The next, what I suggest is going to subtitle speed and putting it on very fast, because it was put on normal, and let me tell you, that was so slow. It was like waiting for a turtle to start talking. It's not gonna happen, people. Just stop waiting. It's not gonna happen. Other than that, if you want to transfer your accounts, you gotta link it. There's no Google Play link, unfortunately, at least to what I'm seeing. I linked it to my Facebook. Unfortunately, I really I really don't like when the game doesn't provide for a Google Play option, but that's my pet peeve. If you're okay with it, then, well, there you go. Going into social, there are guilds. Now, guilds, hard to say. I don't think they really do anything much, to be honest. What you can do is request for cards. Basically, your level up things. Once you request a card, people can give you it or not, you know. So you have the button to donate, and you can donate this card. I'm not gonna donate it right now as I want to get a little bit more of these. Honestly, there isn't much to show to this game. This is pretty much the game. The whole tower defense thing is the main thing. You would rise up in ranks, you would climb the ladder, you would get extra cards. For example, let's check out the league list. So let's go to League 1, and you can see all the cards that are unlocked in League 1. If you go up, you can see all the cards that are unlocked in League 2, and so on and so forth. I'm really excited for League 3 because you're gonna get Cinderella. I really want to try her out. She looks so cute. Oh, there's a charger. Basically seems to charge for buildings and ignore everything. Kind of like the tank. There's a defender. So there are more classes I didn't actually see. Okay, interesting. So yeah, there's marksman. I guess this is like an attacker except from afar. Oh wow, their range is really big. Wow, okay. That's interesting. I'm gonna like shuffle through to see if there's... Okay, so this is all around it. Snow White. So you can see again the SNES character. They seem to spawn some sort of minions around them. Do they attack? Let's go up and see if there's any other types of minions. Oh, who's she? Sleeping Beauty. Damn, there's so many Disney-esque characters. Rapunzel. I'm pretty sure they're allowed to, because like these stories are very old. Okay, so League 11 is like the max you can go, I guess. And there are already people in League 11. Like, you can see the ranking list somewhere. I just forgot. Oh, there it is. And there's already people in League 11. I'm like, how? But I guess all these names are Japanese and stuff. So the servers are probably just merged with the Japanese or the Korean servers and stuff like that. So yeah, that's basically the game. There isn't much to show. I wish there would be a little bit more. Yeah, that's... I guess the simplicity of this game is really what got me to like it, to kind of continue playing, because I really didn't think I would like it. I really tried to avoid other games of that type, but yeah, this one really got me into it. I like the aesthetic, I like the simplicity of it, and it's easy to get into, but I'm sure it's hard to master, and it takes time, as you can see, the books and everything. And for ending, let's open up a couple books. I have 1,710, well, 11, but really that's a one extra. Nobody's gonna be counting, am I right? Okay, so it's wow, that's a lot. 60, so that's basically the little guys. So yeah, that's a lot. You get a lot of gold and you get a lot of this, whatever that is. So let's check it out. Bean drop. Okay, so this is like a skill. We have card soldiers, which you see me switch out. Lilliput archers, which I'm not really using, but I might start them to use them. Emperor, great. I like this tank, so. Sinbad. Okay, I have this guy already. Okay. One thing, I might actually want to firstly upgrade my rank to be able to get the different heroes, because I don't think you're able to get the different heroes if you don't have the rank upgraded. So I might actually want to do that. But yeah, let's level it up. Okay, you guys even saw how stuff levels up, so that's great. Wow, this guy will be able to level up a lot. As you can see, you need gold, and gold is kind of sparse, to be honest. Like, I have 2,000... Oh, I leveled up. Hooray. As you can see, I have like 2,500. That's not a lot. It kind of just goes away with the higher the level ups are, because this one's already 50. This one's 100. The gold is kind of sparse. As you saw from my matches, I didn't get a lot either. You really need to play a lot of matches to get some extra gold. I guess the premise of this is that you don't level up the units you don't care about until like you absolutely don't know what to do with all your abundance of money. Yeah, we opened up a book. I'm gonna try and achieve League 3. It shouldn't be hard. It should be like maybe 1 or 2 matches. Probably gonna try and open up a couple extra books after I achieve League 3, so possibly I can get some extra of the Cinderella, because I really want her. She's very cute. I don't really know how effective she is. She's just very cute. Overall, I'm not a big fan of multiplayer games simply because I usually suck at video games. You know, even if it is multiplayer, it's still pretty low-key and I still like it. I don't expect to be super high rank, but you know, I'm just having fun. I just enjoy it. It's very fun pastime for like waiting for something or doing something extra on the side, you know, it's just very fun. I highly recommend you to check it out. It's easy to get into, I promise. Don't need to think about much, just kind of like jump in. The game literally explains you everything, and the story segment kind of explains you a little bit more of the intricate things. So yeah, there's not much to really think about getting into. Of course, there's a lot to think about getting good at it, but to get in, it's super easy and super enjoyable. And the matches are very fast as well, so you're not losing a lot of time. Like, it's a preset timer. You can only go faster. I hope you enjoyed this one, and I honestly enjoyed this one, so I'm gonna keep playing it, and I hope to see you again. Bye bye now.